Hello and welcome back. I'm Joseph Hoffman. Today we're going to be learning a simple yet effective finger power exercise that was originally developed over 100 years ago by a piano teacher named Charles-Louis Hannen. Hannen wanted his students to have fast, agile, and strong fingers so they could play the best, most advanced pieces. In order to help his students, he created a series of 60 finger exercises that were so simple yet effective that now his exercises have been used by thousands, very possibly over 1 million piano students around the world over the past 100 years. Now, so you can also develop strong, agile fingers, I'm going to teach you Hannen's finger exercise number 1. Let's come to the piano to check it out. Hannen didn't give names to his exercises, he just called them 1, 2, 3 for each exercise. But I like to call his exercise number 1 a 1-2 finger skip. The reason for that is every time we're going up and we get to finger 1 to 2, we're actually going to skip over a note. So instead of playing do, re, mi, fa, so, we're actually going do, mi. So no finger is going to be on D. We're just skipping right over it. Do, mi, and then we just keep stepping up from there. The tricky thing is, as we get back down, now our finger 1 moves up to D and we start the same pattern over again where we play a D and then we skip. Every time we go from finger 1 to 2, we skip up. So now we're like this, and then we step back down, and now finger 1's gonna land on E. We skip up again, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now finger 1 is on F. We skip up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now finger 1 is where? That's right, it's on G. Skip up again, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're on A. Skip up, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3. Finger 1 on B. Skip up to 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And finger 1, when it makes it from C down here to C up here, middle C to treble C, that's where we're going to stop. So we'll travel up 1 octave. Now I'd like you to press pause and try that once yourself with your right hand, traveling from C to C. You'll notice because when we are going up, we do this skip, but when we go down, we only step. That kind of makes us travel up the piano 1 key at a time. If you get confused and lost, just rewind and watch me do it again. Keep trying it until you can make it from C to C, then press play to go on, and I'll show you some tips for doing it with the left hand, because the left hand's going to go down. Press pause to practice on your own, and play to continue. All right, now, because our left hand is designed as a mirror image of the right hand, we'll start with finger 1, always your thumb, and try going down the piano. Also skipping between finger 1 and 2 every time. Going down, and then as we step back up, we'll do only steps, no skips. And that will help us travel down the piano like this. I'll show you once. So we have 1, skip down, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now 1 is on B, skip down, and then when we're coming up, only steps. We're on A, skip down, back to G, skip down, and as we come up, only stepping, F, skip down, E, skip down, D, skip down. And when finger 1 makes it to C, we're done. So just like the right hand, we traveled from middle C all the way to the next C. In this case, for the left hand, bass C going down. Let me give you a few suggestions about piano posture before you try this on your own. Make sure your fingers always are comfortably curved and relaxed as you play, just resting on the keys. Then, also as you play, let your wrist drop slightly as you play, then float back up before you play the next note. And that will help you use the natural falling motion of gravity to help you play the notes. One last thing, when you play your pinky, make sure it's not playing flat, but that it's playing near its tip, and that will keep you in good posture. Notice how your hand collapses when your pinky plays flat. Keep it more near the tip, like this. Now press pause and try your left hand going from C down to C. Then press play when you're ready to go on. Great. Now you've tried right hand and left hand, doing the 1-2 finger skip. Once you feel comfortable with it, it will be time to try it with metronome. I suggest we start with the metronome at about 80 beats per minute. If you feel ready, you can try this along with me. Let's try the right hand playing with the metronome at 80 beats per minute, playing one note per click. Remember your great piano posture. If you want to just watch, that's fine, or you can try it along with me. We're going to go from C to C, starting with finger 1 on middle C. 1, 2, ready, go. Good. One more tip about piano posture I'd like to share, and that is to be careful as you play not to let your fingers make this shape, which I call hula fingers, like this. Do, do, do. See how they're kind of doing the hula? When that happens, it's going to not develop the correct kind of finger shape and strength that we want. I always encourage you to keep your fingers relaxed, but even while being relaxed, they have to be firm enough to keep this shape as they play. And that will give you more strength in your tone. If this happens, bloop, then you lose a little bit of strength. So be careful as you play this to keep them from doing the hula. Okay, now we're going to try the left hand with the metronome. Once again, you can just watch, or if you feel ready, you can try playing along with me. I've got my metronome set to 80 beats per minute. Left hand finger 1 is on middle C. And the first thing we're going to do is play C, then skip down to A with finger 2. Ready, go. Great job. Nice work learning Hannon's 1-2 finger skip. Please practice it every day using your metronome. As always, remember your excellent piano posture, including finger shape and bouncy wrist. With this exercise, along with other finger power exercises that we're going to learn along the way, you'll be on your way to have the amazing piano fingers you need to play any song you want to learn. Happy practicing, and see you next time. I'm going to practice Hannon's 1-2 finger skip every day so my fingers can be amazing at playing the piano. Mr. Hoffman says that if I practice finger power every day, my fingers can get good enough to play any song I want to. Nice. That sounds like a great goal. Metronome set to 80 beats per minute. Just one thing. What? Well, how can you get amazing fingers if you don't have fingers? Oh, right. I always forget that small detail. Scuba, I'm so sorry. Well, I'll just have to turn it into the 1-2 head skip so I can have the best forehead for playing the piano. Here I go. That's what I love about Scuba. He really puts his mind into his work.